Hi everyone, Tim and Chip here. We're going to talk about the Royal Rumble 2018. Nolan, what you think?
It was actually a pretty good pay-per-view, I thought. It was one of the best pay-per-views I've seen for the WWE in a long time.
I'll tell you, it surprised me. It really did. It surprised me, yeah.
At first, I think we both had the same thing as we were sitting here and discussing, is that men's match early on, we were not happy that it happened so early. But listen, that women's match did not disappoint.
I really thought it was quite good, actually, yeah.
And to get right to the point, Ronda Rousey.
Spoiler alert!
That was the biggest thing that's happened in the last decade in the WWE. You gotta love what you saw from that. You gotta love what you saw from that.
I'll go so far as to say, in the last 5 years of WWE, if you don't think Ronda Rousey's the biggest moment, you're sexist. I mean, you are a full-blown sexist. You know, I don't want to name names. But, wow, that women's match entertained me more than I ever thought it would. And it starts with Ronda Rousey at the end of that. Keeping her out of the Rumble, I thought, was the most beautiful tactic in bringing her in. What do you think, Nolan?
It was so tasteful. It was so tastefully done because, you know, in the environment we live today, if you insert Ronda into that match, all the purists would say, oh, you threw in.
Absolutely.
You let the women who've earned their right to have that match have their match, and now you insert her into the picture and let her build her own legacy instead of inserting her and just forcing her legacy.
Right, forcing it. Yeah.
I loved what they did. It was brilliant. It was brilliantly done.
Asuka needed to win. Shinsuke needed to win.
The storytelling was beautiful.
Fantastic.
I don't know if they got new writers, if they got away from Vince. Whatever they did was perfect. This was
awesome.
As far as the matches go, some of them weren't great, some of them weren't. They were whatever. But as far as the storytelling goes, it was perfect. You can't ask for much more from WWE tonight.
Listen, when you're going into a Royal Rumble pay-per-view, you're looking for the Royal Rumble. You're not really looking into the matches, right?
Yeah,
so some of the matches absolutely suffered. I think we all agree on that.
Absolutely.
The AJ match, he wore a thong. I just want to put that out there.
Black, yeah.
A black thong. AJ wore a black thong. Thought that was fine. The rest of the matches, not so much. But the Royal Rumbles kept me entertained, and I think that's pretty much what the whole goal of the show is, to get me excited for the road to WrestleMania, and it sure did. So, Nolan, final thoughts on tonight?
Final thoughts on tonight was that the Pro Bowl sucked.
Terrible.
That's
Terrible.
my takeaway from the night is the Pro Bowl. And listen, I understand that they don't want people to get hurt, especially in the NFL. You know, you hate to see a concussion or an ACL go in a Pro Bowl, but
hate to see that.
I mean, the guys hadn't even caught the ball yet, and we're blowing the whistle. We just got poor play all around. The NFC should be embarrassed that they let the AFC come back into that game.
Terrible.
My takeaway from that, and that's my takeaway, is that they need to do something to spice up the Pro Bowl. And like they do all the skill challenges before, if we're not going to actually have a Pro Bowl game, just make it a full-on blown skills challenge. Make it a full-blown skills challenge.
Have some fun with that.
I can't spend my time in my life watching the Pro Bowl like this. Enough is enough with it. I've honestly, God, I've had enough with it. It's sickening, Roger Goodell. It's sickening.
Fair enough. My final thought would be go Pats, number one. Number two, we need to stop having Kane in any main event type scenario. I mean, God, he's old. He hasn't been scary since 2006. So, I mean, that needs to go. Asuka winning, Shinsuke winning, I'm happy with. Quick take, hot take. I think it's going to be a Charlotte, Asuka, and Ronda Rousey triple threat main event at WrestleMania. You heard it here first. But these are your boys at Cherry Hill Nightly News. Hope you enjoyed.
I'd like to add one thing before we sign off, that ER, all the seasons are on Hulu now. They just came up.
Absolutely, they did. We've been enjoying those.
I'd like to give a plug for that. It's a great program. If you need something to kill some time, if you want something just to watch an episode, just pick any episode. You can watch it and just jump right in. It's a wonderful show. Please watch. Have a great night.
Clooney at the beginning. All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you later.